As I blinked awake, the sunlight slanting through the blinds seemed to paint my room in unfamiliar shades. My arm tingled with a sensation I couldn't quite place, like a whisper of something that had once been solid. When I pushed up my sleeve, my breath caught in my throat. Etched into my skin was the face of a stranger, eyes wide and desperate, mouth open in a silent scream. The lines and shadows of the tattoo were disturbingly lifelike, but even as I watched, they began to blur, dissolving into my skin as though erasing themselves from existence. It was as if the tattoo was never meant to last, like a message that was already fading from memory. The day before had been unremarkable, nothing to set it apart from any other. I hadn't been drunk or drugged, hadn't visited a tattoo parlor, and certainly hadn't agreed to have a stranger's face inked onto my flesh. I couldn't shake the feeling that those eyes had seen something meant for me alone, something I was supposed to understand. My mind raced through possibilities, each more absurd than the last. Had I been marked in my sleep, or was this some kind of warning? As the day wore on, I found myself unable to focus, my thoughts constantly drifting back to the image that was no longer there, yet still burned into my mind. That night, sleep came fitfully, my dreams haunted by the face that had adorned my arm. It was as if the stranger was trying to communicate, their silent scream echoing in the corners of my consciousness. I awoke with a start, drenched in sweat, my heart pounding like a drum. The face was gone from my arm, but in its place was a series of numbers and symbols, faint and shadowy. It was a code, a puzzle waiting to be solved. As I traced the lines with my finger, a chilling realization washed over me. This was a map, a guide to something hidden, something buried deep within the recesses of my own life. Driven by a compulsion I couldn't define, I followed the clues, piecing together fragments of a past I didn't remember. Each step brought me closer to an unspeakable truth, a revelation that twisted my reality into something unrecognizable. The stranger's face, the fading tattoo, it had all been leading to this moment, the moment I uncovered the dark secret my mind had locked away, a secret that was never meant to be unearthed. As the final piece clicked into place, a shiver of horror crawled up my spine. I realized that some things are buried for a reason, and that knowledge can be more terrifying than any nightmare.